We're wrapping up summer, but we're squeezing in as much fun as we possibly can. So I thought it'd be fun to take you guys along on a day in the life of a work from home mom slash homeschooling mom and see how I balance it all. Hey guys, Sarah here from Work Life Blue. I have 3 daughters, ages just about to be 3, just about to be 6, and 8. And I'm a homeschooling mom who also runs an online business which encompasses many different things. I have 2 Etsy shops, I have this YouTube channel. I am working on some stuff behind the scenes as well. And I just really love to help moms balance work and homeschool if that is something you're wanting to do, or figure out how to make money from home. That is something I'm very passionate about, helping more moms come home while still bringing in an income, because I know so many of us, myself included, require that to be able to be home. I got up at 4 a.m. this morning, which I have for about 5 years now, since my second daughter was born, almost 6 years now. I have not been drinking coffee in the morning because I'm trying to do intermittent fasting. I'm not perfect at it, and I'm trying to do Weight Watchers, also not perfect at it. It's just the summertime so crazy. I think once we get into the swing of the school year, it hopefully will be a little bit easier. We'll see, but we're just on the go a lot more in the summer. And I did some work. I got some products that people ordered. I got them sent off to the printing company that I use. I design all of my shirts and tote bags and blankets and things like that, but I have other print providers print them just to save me a lot of time, and they're really good at it. So it just makes the most sense to do it that way. So I got some custom orders sent out, and I usually do that early in the morning. And then I also worked on a video that will already be up. It's a video about why we love the Yodo and think it's like the best kids product ever created, and it's not a sponsored video. I just love Yodo players that much that I made a whole video about it. So I worked on that this morning. I work from about 4, whenever I actually roll out of bed, until about 6 right now, which will change a little bit once school starts, but and then I get ready from about 6 to 6:30, and then my girls are able to come out of their rooms at 6:30. Sometimes they are already awake and sometimes they're still sleeping, but all 3 were already up, so I help my little ones get ready, and then we head downstairs and start getting breakfast ready. I am dressed, girls are up, they are playing. It is 6:45, so I'm gonna get some breakfast going. Little girls are playing Play-Doh with little figurines. Biggest is playing Legos down in the playroom. So normally for breakfast, I just reheat something I've already made. So this weekend we made these like oatmeal cups, but on Mondays we typically have bagels. I just got these cinnamon raisin bagels from Trader Joe's this weekend, so we'll have that with hard-boiled eggs we make up on the weekend and strawberries. And I have been watching 1 to 4 extra kids all summer, and most of the days it's just 1. So I have just 1 extra kid who's my oldest daughter's age, and some weeks she's here for breakfast, some weeks she's not. I believe she won't be here for breakfast, but it's really easy. That's why I try to have breakfast so simple, because especially in the school year when I have before and after school kids, I have kids coming and going, so it's just nice to have something quick and easy. But I try to do as much homemade in advance as possible, but bagels are just like our Monday morning easy breakfast. Girls are happily playing. We're gonna read some books, probably not all of these, but I got out this, Gwenny and I went on a date last night and she picked up a couple books and she's been wanting to read this one, so we're gonna read that outside in. And then I got out all of our birthday books because it's Gwenny's birthday this weekend. And then because we only have 2 weeks left of summer, I thought we'd just start incorporating in some homeschool related books So we won't read all these today, but I'm gonna read a few of them, and then if they want to keep reading, we will read another chapter of Heartwood Hotel. We are doing water play today, so I've got the slip inside set up and our water blob, which we only bring out once a summer because it will kill the grass, so it'll be up for a few days. We've got our water table and our mud kitchen. Should be fun. While the kids play, I'm gonna read a couple chapters of this Convivial Homeschool by Misty Winkler. We are reading this for a local homeschool book club, so get a little reading in while they're actively playing. So yesterday I froze different insect little figurines in water in a muffin tin. So I got out some hot water. And then we have the little daubers, or the little pipettes, so they can suck up hot water. Not too hot, but warm enough, and then melt these.
Now we're their toys. I'm starting. Right, Mom, they're toys.
Yep, they're just toys.
Once I scared you with them, remember, Mom?
The kids decided they want to do some nature-inspired ones, so they're getting flowers and picking them, and then we'll freeze these for tomorrow.
We need a few more of these reds. Yeah, a few more of those reds. I already got them. Yeah.
Drying our feet off. Okay, step back in.
I
Come on, honey. Good job. Dry, dry, dry. It's reading time. She's picking out her book. Little ones are playing Play-Doh. Sometimes they read, sometimes they quietly play because they're not reading independently yet. And I'm gonna make some lunch. I got this garlic naan at Trader Joe's yesterday. And I'm gonna make little flatbread pizzas, just cheese with them, with a mixture of cheeses. And I thought we had pizza sauce, but we'll just use marinara, that's fine. I'm gonna have some leftovers I'll show you in a second. We're gonna have some honeydew, melon, and I'll have to look through our fridge, see what veggies we're gonna have today. While the pizzas are baking, I cut up the fruit and we're just having carrots with it. So I'm gonna actually prep some supper. I try to do that during lunch. We're having these Weight Watchers Weight Watcher meatballs, really simple recipe. So I'm gonna whip those up now and just put them in the fridge. The recipe said it should make 42 meatballs. I made about half of those. I just can't imagine them smaller than this. 1/4 of these will be 5 points. Pizzas are out of the oven, cooling down just a tad. Okay, here's lunch. Pizza, honeydew, some carrots with ranch. I'm having leftovers from late last week. We had this red cabbage with sausage. And there's tomatoes and peppers and onions, and then some roasted veggies from a different day. And then just 1/4 of the pizza. Dishes are washed, dishwasher is running, kitchen is clean, Gwenny's down for a nap. So something we're doing, we just started last week, is this little chart that says, "Yay, Kindle time." And there's 3 clothespins on it that say, "Please be quiet." Because I swear I have the world's loudest kids who just don't seem to be able to control their loudness. And during nap time, I expect them to be quiet. So they already lost one when I was laying Gwenny down because I could hear them running around thumping really loud, being loud. So if I have to ask 3 times for them to be quiet, then this gets flipped over. They lose all the clothespins. and it says, oops, no Kindle time today, because they get screen time from 2 to 3. And so if they're not quiet, because Gwenny still takes naps, and then I once a week have 3 extra little girls who take naps, and so we need some quiet, and it's my work time and it's their time to just wind down. They do go outside as well, so it's not like they're just stuck inside, but they often just want to play inside, and I've tried making them go outside and it never makes them be quieter, so when they're inside. So that's my solution for right now. I'm so excited. This package just came. It's been lost in the mail for a few days, so I was worried it wouldn't get here. I designed these shirts for Bryony and Gwen, who are having a joint birthday party next month because their birthdays are only 3 weeks apart. And it's a Rapunzel theme they wanted, and so I designed these cute shirts, and I love how they turned out. I don't have this particular design in my shop because the tower I used was like a for personal use only file, so I can't sell that, but I have a bunch of other cute designs in my Three Willows Co. shop on Etsy. I will link below if you guys are interested, and I love how these turned out. So I'm looking at my bullet journal. I have a whole video on how I use a bullet journal as a homeschooling and working mom. So I'm looking in this box. Mondays are typically, which is today, are typically catch up and like household type things. I don't typically do a lot of work on Mondays. So our girls will pick prizes. I'll show you what I'm talking about later in this video. I need to leave a review for something. I decided not to do this. I was gonna move. I have a bunch of excess inventory that I need to get rid of one way or another in the basement, which is now going to be a play area for before and after school kids. I talked about that earlier, or I talked about that in a different video, how I will be doing before and after school care again this year. I did it last year and it worked out really well, where basically my kids' friends come before and after school, and so we moved our bedrooms around, and now the basement is a play area, but I'm getting it licensed next week so that I can use it in that way. And I just have a bunch of stuff under the stairs of excess inventory from my subscription box, which I want gone. I've tried selling many different ways and I don't want to ship anything, so please don't ask me. I'm just so sick of shipping things. So I am either working with a business that has to get back to me and they're just gonna buy it all, or I'm going to donate it to a local like teen, new mom, recovering addict type places. I'm not exactly sure yet. Whichever ones want it, I will be donating. Hopefully I can get some money from it. I would love to donate, but I spent a lot of money on this stuff, and so if I can get some money back, that would be ideal. But I want it gone. I'm just so sick of looking at it and it needs to get out of there. So I'm actually gonna do that this weekend. I'm not gonna do that today. I needed to film my day in the life intro, which I already did, and then there's just some other things that I need to get done, so I'm gonna work on that stuff now. I decided to finish editing this Yodo video because it had a lot more it needed, and I need to get it up tomorrow, and I just didn't think I'd have time to get it done in the morning. I also did the thumbnail, so all I need to do tomorrow in the morning is upload it and do the description and all that stuff. Kids are watching Sid the Science Kid for their TV time. And I mentioned that the kids will get to pick their prizes, so I did a whole reel on this. I will link below, but basically our kids get tickets for all types of different things, but basically when we catch them being really good or listening the first time and normally they don't or something like that, they can earn tickets. There's their little jars, and then every other week they get to cash them in for different prizes. So there are like prizes on the back of here that are not physical objects. So things like staying up late, picking a movie for movie night, sleeping with one of us at night because the kids just love sleeping in our bed, stuff like that. Having a play date with a friend, stuff like that. I mean, typically I plan those, but if there's like a friend they really want to have a play date with, they can save up to earn that. But every other week we pick prizes from the bin, and the little girl I'm watching most days this summer is also earning tickets, so they get to pick. I basically got all this stuff from the Dollar Tree or the Target dollar spot, and then I just put little stickers on there with how many tickets are required to buy those things, and they can only pick one each time. So this lasts a long time, and the kids really love it, and it's been going really well. Just folded some laundry that came out of the dryer. I normally have our 8-year-old, she does her laundry independent. She put it in there, she added the soap. But I ended up needing to fluff my laundry that was in the dryer, so I just threw hers in there. So I just decided to fold them all, but she'll put her own away. It's just really nice when they start to get to that age where they can do more on their own, and it's good for them. Just getting snack ready. And you sense this theme here. We went to Trader Joe's yesterday. I hadn't been in forever and had to get their little cinnamon school book cookies. So we're gonna have those for snack, and I just usually put them in coffee filters. We're probably gonna go outside and eat outside. So their little caddy of water bottles that we'll take out. And then we normally read a chapter or two of a book, so we'll do our Heartwood Hotel. We have tried to get through this book a couple times. And, you know, my dad was in the hospital, so that got in the way. And then we started again, but this summer we've just been so active that we haven't had a ton of days to read it. So we will read during snack today. This history timeline notebook just came in the mail, and now I'm kind of kicking myself thinking I should have got another one. If you are a homeschool family and use something like this, do you have one for each kid? I feel like that's probably a better idea than one for the whole family, but I just got one. Maybe I'll get another one. I think it was like $7 on Amazon, but from 5000 BC through AD, and the idea is you know, add to it over time. So, you know, we're not going to be in 5000 BC learning about American history. You know, we'll be in 1700s and beyond. But this can be a really good thing for kids to like draw a picture or do a little blurb about whatever happened in history at that time, and then add to it, and they can kind of orient themselves of when everything happened. Outside, the sun was no longer peeking out from the trees or parading in the sky. Dishwasher is empty. It's not the best at drying things, so we leave these out, and then when I'm making supper, Sam's making supper, we put them away and fill it up and do it all over again. We always run it twice. We always have it completely filled twice a day. I don't know why, but that's just how we do it. It's a little after 4:30 now. The little girl got picked up. Sam got home, took the cat to the vet, and now is outside with the kids, so I can make some supper and put away the dishes. So I'm just gonna make spaghetti and meatballs, and I think I bought some veggies to roast. I gotta check, otherwise probably just do frozen veggies, heat it up, we'll see. Oven is preheating. We're gonna have our meatballs with some shells, pasta, watermelon, and then I'm gonna make up a little salad on the side, and that'll be supper. My Weight Watchers points for today was 11 points for lunch. Probably a little higher than that. I'm not the best at tracking every little thing. Because I didn't weigh how much the cheese was, but, and then I had some creamer, oops, up here, and then supper, I haven't put in the salad yet, so that'll be a little bit higher. Okay, dinner is served. I put only one meatball on for the girls. Two of our girls love meatballs, but this is a different recipe, so we'll see. There's more if they want more, but they have to try everything. And one likes pasta more than the other, so I don't want it to go to waste. Here's ours. We have bigger lunches and bigger suppers. Stan wanted rice instead of pasta. He had already made that ahead of time. And then, I don't know about Sam, but I'm gonna have the Bold House Farms avocado green goddess sauce on our salad. And then I'm watching Extra Kids tomorrow, so we'll have leftovers tomorrow for lunch. Sam's gonna clean up since I made supper. We usually do. Whoever didn't cook cleans up. Girls are playing with their prizes. They all picked, what's it called? Silly dough? They all picked one of these for their prize, so they're gonna play with that tonight. While girls do their creative play, I'm gonna work in my bullet journal a little bit. little ones are down for the night. They were so tired from all of the water play today, and it was just a very nice night. Sam's gonna lay down our oldest in a little while, and I'm gonna take a shower and wind down for the night, try to do some reading and just unwind. So thank you so much for watching. I will see you next time. Bye.